top. Flexible enough, you can pull this in like this, and open it up. Yeah, that way. Try to go that way.
So somebody asked earlier, how often would you do dryland as part of your like weekly or monthly workout routine?
When we don't have ice in, we usually are doing dryland twice a week. I would say once you start skating and the heavier in the season, you can do it once a week. It's super good. But like I said before, if you're not going to actually press down and exaggerate the positions, I wouldn't do it at all. You're going to create those habits by doing stuff high and long and spending the time doing light. But I do think if you do it correctly, there's a lot to be gained. Next. That was last time I came through. First day was so quiet. By day 3, nobody would shut up. Get a big chest, nice and tall.
Coaches from a young age, like seniors, on right mobility of the muscle?
I think less. For me, to be completely honest and upfront with you, I wish I would have focused more on mobility when I was younger, but I don't think it's as important when you're under 20 years old. Just natural mobility of being young helps, but I do think you can get much better by focusing on it. But I think it's absolutely necessary once you start getting out of your teens as an everyday part of your workouts. For me, I think the most important part is like the static stretching. So it's doing long holds like we're doing, minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. After your workouts are probably the most important parts of mobility, in my opinion. I can only tell you my experience. We stretched before every practice, never after. When I was growing up, and it was just kind of like 10-second hold. It was static. But this is back in the 90s before there was more science to tell you that you need to do dynamic mobility before, static after. So just a lot less knowledge out there that was available. But I don't think growing up around indoor clubs that it was a huge focus in my life. So, unfortunately, because I feel like a lot of people would benefit from proper stretching before and after practice. It's just not fun. But the results make it extremely fun. So after a few months of doing stuff, you can find yourself getting into positions on dry land that you've never had before, or skating short track playing, which is my case. Then all of a sudden it becomes, oh, this is actually a really enjoyable part of my workout. But in the beginning it's tough. You don't see us taking results. But that's the kind of same thing. Just relax. Off the ground. flexibility. I did a lot of this actually as a kid, which I think is why I was able to have a good hook. But this is like the only one I really focused on. Switch. Okay, back leg off the ground. Down, leg up. Alright, that's about it. Anybody have any questions besides this guy? Tomorrow starting at 10. Take a warm up on the track. I think we're going to try to do outdoor tomorrow if the weather's good. Just in case the weather's bad on Sunday, we can go inside. Which makes more sense to me. So show up tomorrow prepared for an outdoor session. And we'll do that. And 10 o'clock on skates, just have your own warm up. We'll warm up on our own for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll get into some drills and stuff. Great job today. I think you guys did a really good job focusing on the things I was telling you and applying them. I think it's going to be a huge benefit to have come today, leading into tomorrow, because we're already going to understand a lot of the things we're talking about as we lead into the actual skating drills. Okay? So good job. See you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, I'll be here for another 10, 15 minutes. All right.
Want to answer some questions for YouTube?
Sure.
So question number 1, is dryland necessary to become a good inline skater or ice skater?
I don't know if it's necessary, but I used it to get to where I was. So I would say, in my opinion, yes, it's important. I don't know if it's 100% necessary, but it does make you better.
And how would you plan it? Would you do more dynamic stuff, more jumps, or would it be more statical muscle endurance?
When I was younger, it was a lot more based on jumps and plyometrics. I think that's why I was able to develop muscles without actually lifting weights. And that, plus I skated a ton, like significantly more than anybody else I knew on inlines. So putting in the volume on the skates, and then a lot of what I would consider isometric holds, so things in like static position, just building a lot of lactic tolerance. And yeah, I think I ate a pretty heavy protein diet when I was a kid, just naturally, I think. So I didn't supplement, but I just ate a lot of chicken and just whatever. So I think doing that kind of workout and then giving my body the protein I needed to have synthesis for muscle growth was the key to the strength that I was able to develop over the years in my career.
So I heard from a lot of skaters that they're kind of scared that they'll get too heavy too slow if they do dryland like all year long. Would you do less or like totally stop doing dryland in competition season?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think it's smart to do a heavy focus on dryland early in the season when you're able to build up that lactic tolerance and it's not too much of a big deal to get a little bit slower and bogged down and just kind of tired, generally speaking. And then as you get into the season, into the race season, maybe once a week is at the most. I think it's more beneficial on ice skating to keep that once a week than it is in inline. I think there's so much stuff you can do on inlines because you can just increase the volume all the time with inlines and get a lot of things done. That you don't have to supplement your training elsewhere. As with ice, like you just build too much lactic acid on the ice, so you have to look for other modalities to start supplementing your training.
It goes for the same with a lot of the, like a big portion of the dryland drills or exercises could also be done on skates. Is there a reason you want to do them on shoes instead?
Yeah, the focus is much easier on shoes. Obviously, you're not on a tiny wheel or a tiny blade, so you give yourself a lot more opportunity to focus where your body weight is relative to your foot without having to negotiate a blade or a wheel or adding that extra piece of balance into the equation. It just makes things a lot easier to focus on the details.
We got Mr. Jason saying he really needs to talk to Joey.
Oh, what's up?
Right now is the time.
How's it going, man? Anything?
He's pretty
All right,
shy.
crickets.
If anybody has any questions for Joey, now is your time. You can hang on for a while.
All right.
Or come to Denmark. Denmark's great.
Yeah, you're very quick on handstand.
Well, I haven't done it in a long time.
I know.
It's been a long time.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I don't remember the last time I got a handstand, full disclosure. So I'm sure this is going to go poorly for me. Longest hold? Longest hold. He's probably a gymnast.
Yes.
Is he? This is bullshit. All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Right up near that station, train station. Yeah, it's right there.
So if you just tuned in on this live stream, I'm as confused as you are.
All right. I get points for not moving, all right? Thank you.
We got some questions here. Is weight training necessary for long distance skaters? Long distance. I know the answer to this, but I want to hear it from you.
Weight training is necessary for skating, period, but like I'm the only skater on the planet that thinks that.
Why is that?
Because I've never had to use it, and I'm sure there's people out there that say, or that would say that I could be better if I actually used weight training. But for me, it makes me. I did it for a couple seasons, and having grown up not with lifting weights, I was like more hindered with my like technical ability to lift weights. So I was like injuring my knees and my back because I was able to lift 400 kilos, but not effectively in a good position, right? So like my strength ability is definitely way better than my core strength would be, and all these things that I probably needed to develop by lifting weights over the years. And so yeah. I don't know, especially Olympic lifts require a lot of technical movement. I just kind of checked it at the door when I came over to the ice because I was like, can't teach an old dog new tricks. But to be honest, I've never done weights when I was growing up with inline and was okay there, and that's kind of what I base my decision on. And when I started lifting a little bit with the ice, I got a little bit sluggish, a little slower, bulkier, without actually gaining any strength.
And here's another question from Mr. Moon. Do you have any advice for a person who's been out of skating for a long time and wants to get back at it? Where would you start?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it just because you love skating and you like the activity of skating, yeah, just grab a pair of skates and go skate whenever you can. And then if you're able to skate a few times a week, then maybe put together a program if you're trying to get serious about it again. But I always start off with just doing it leisurely and enjoying the process, and yeah, taking it kind of day by day and not jumping in like too aggressively. Because if you're an athlete who trained your whole life and you took a hiatus and you try to get back into that same life, it's really, really difficult, and you're probably going to get very discouraged at the hump you're going to have to go over to get back to where you were. So I would say just enjoy it, and if you end up finding yourself at a place where you want to compete again, then start looking at other options.
Step by step. All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for your question, guys.